I'm saying it again, this is one of the messiest classroom tours I'm going to give you. We usually have a lot of planning time on Fridays, but we've had so many snow days and makeup days that we have students on Fridays now. So I stayed over on Thursday to try to change things as quickly as I could. We are working on a transportation theme in the month of March. At our Play-Doh Center, we have our subtraction smash mats to review subtraction that we learned last month. We also have monster trucks to roll in the Play-Doh. At our Writing Center, we are drawing transportation vehicles. We can also draw some signs and words that we've seen before, environmental print. They're going to write the word stop in a black marker and color it red to make a stop sign. Here at the easel, they're going to glue on wheels and then they can paint a vehicle over them. And we are learning the letter E this week, so this is our letter E table. A lot of these materials are on my website. I have some from Educational Insights and Learning Without Tears. At our Library Center, we have transportation books and opposite books because that's one of our standards this month. At the Science Center, we are color mixing with Play-Doh. Students will be taught to take one little pinch of each to make the new colors. We are also seeing what will roll down the ramp. At our messy table, we have a construction site, and you'll see some of the mess that still needs put away. Over here at the Magnet Center, we are still working on retelling books, so the students will be retelling Brown Bear, What Do You See? And then I got out all of our transportation puzzles and put them in the puzzle box. And at our Dramatic Play Center, we set up a school. My husband helped me make this bus that I use every year. He also made the awesome steering wheel up front. So my students can decide if they want to be the bus driver or a student or a teacher. On the bus, each seat is numbered, so the bus driver can have the students sit in a certain number. When they get off the bus, they're going to sit on one of these spots and start learning. I added posters of the days of the week, the months of the year, and the Pledge of Allegiance. My students were excited to see the American flag because we just learned about that symbol. I added some books that were really good at retelling. That way the teacher will really be able to read the books. I also added whiteboards, letter cards, and number cards so that the teacher can have their students practice certain skills. I do sometimes have to set a timer for the teacher spot because everybody wants to be the teacher. Over here in the Block Center, one of our standards is measurement this month, so I got out our measuring tapes. Our theme is transportation, so I got out our Duplo blocks with all of the different vehicles, as well as these community helper vehicles. Students have fun building their own town. Next, let's go over to the Bin Center, where I added a few Montessori trays. The first one, I added a square to the middle of this tray. Students will practice sweeping the confetti into the square and then onto the dustpan. The second one is a pouring tray. I started with water but quickly changed it to beads. Students are challenged to keep all of the beads in the cups. A few of our other bins, we have a transportation sort, land, air, and water. We have opposite puzzles and this addition game. I really try to add our standards into our bins as much as possible. And this is what my students are the most excited about this week. I brought this out and my students could not keep their hands off of it. At the carpet, they can play with this rocket ship. I just got this from Hoppe Toys. I'll link it in my TikTok shop. The elevator in the middle here was the most exciting. And it does come with an astronaut. I think I forgot that at home. Here at our Synergize Center, students are challenged to move the car to the finish line without touching it. They're going to use the magnetic wand with a magnet taped on top of the car. It can move without touching it. My students were really excited for this as well.